From occasional DIY to constant loud music, it can dominate people's lives. This is Five, the latest in a long line of boy bands. To help foster team spirit, the band's managers decided that all the boys should live in the same house. But throwing together 5 wannabe pop stars might not sound such a good idea to any potential neighbours.
That makes sense, what we do, honestly. We're stupid, basically.
Quite mad, really.
Very abnormal.
We're all fruitcake. We are all mentally unbalanced.
5 bad boys with a power to rock you, blowing your mind, so you gotta get into 5. What you waiting for? If you want to 3, 2, 1, let's do it.
Most 12-year-old girls would give anything to live next door to 5, but others aren't so sure.
Let's talk about them being the new Spice Girls, as in, like, obviously blokes.
Boys,
but they don't want to be seen as a new boy band, squeaky clean and nicey-nicey. They want to be seen with attitude. Well, yeah, they have got bloody loads of attitude. If you can get to the top of the charts with attitude, yeah, they'll do it. If they're going to get to the top of the charts with their voices, no way. I can't see it happening, not at all.
In May 1997, the boys moved in next door to Dave and Anne in a quiet Surrey street.
They would just bawl and shout at each other. Oh, you know.
Up and down the stairs, 90 miles an hour.
They obviously had the big boots on and all that, and they obviously never took their shoes off.
Definitely did not walk anywhere at all. They ran up and down the stairs,
it's just,
slam all the
It was like
doors.
living next to a boys' home, you know, a home for boys. It was just unbelievable. But I'd be laying there thinking, please, just, even if they just sat down in the lounge and talked amongst themselves, would be something, and just, you know, you could just hear the hum of their voices. Well, that's not too
They never
bad.
had conversations, did they? It was just all shouting and screaming.
They never spoke. They just used to holler at each other. I don't know what they were doing. They were obviously all play fighting. It was just, you could just, if you were a fly on the wall, you can imagine like a naughty little boy, you know what I mean? Sounded like they was having a pillow fight or something, you know? Or spraying each other with stuff, you know? You could hear them, they'd be up and down the stairs, on the landing. You got me in the face, you bastard. All this business. I'll be lying there thinking, for Christ's sake, when are they going to just go to bed? It's like a kid's party, you know, like how mad kids' parties are, and you're there for about an hour and you think, oh God, I've got to go have a vodka. Well, it's like that all the time, day in, day out. They didn't think about what time of night it was. I thought that was really like, who do you think you are? I don't give a stuff if you're going to be Elvis Presley, you know, as big as that. You're living next door to me, you're getting on my wick, and I just don't care who you are, you know. Just bog off.
We moved here on May the 10th, 1997.
We did.
And it was a veritable hellhole.
They didn't talk. I mean, they most probably could communicate between each other from here to the shops.
Disgustingly noisy.
Swear? Yes, I'm afraid we did swear.
We used to hang out the windows and, you know, you'd be at the end of the street.
For the milk! Give us some bread!
I think everyone needs a taster again to pretend we're good. Like,
Yeah,
right,
okay,
Rich has gone.
Right, okay.
Rich has gone.
Oh, it was me as
All
well.
right, you're in its way. Give him a good bit of room. This is exactly what used to happen.
Hang on, I'm coming!
Right. Me and Sean will be out the windows about. Keep going. Keep going. Rich! Get some milk! Some cheese! Some milk! Rich! Get some butter!
That's how loud they were. I mean, they just didn't talk. They would shout, scream, shout. I mean, it wasn't just general chit-chat. It was just like they shout at each other.
We came out here in the summer. I mean, everyone wants to spend time in their garden in the summer. We had a barbecue on like Sundays and stuff, and they had no regard for anybody else, what they were discussing. They'd be up in the toilet discussing who did what down the toilet, how big it was, and the language that went with it. And we'd all sitting here going, and like we're saying, excuse me, hoping that they sort of register, oh God, there's people down there. Oops. No, didn't care, didn't have a worry in the world.
It wasn't just Dave and Anne who refused to join the band's fan club. The lads living nearby also had their own axes to grind. One night, things came to a head.
There was a lot of pushing and shoving going on. A lot. I don't think any punches were thrown, were they?
No.
Just throwing each other in
Basically
bushes.
just Jay and Scott are always giving it the mouth. Really did want to layer up at a few of us.
and we did think something was going to kick off until the neighbours come out. They sort of like calmed them down a bit, telling us to go home and that they didn't want all the trouble around this area. They were just saying that we've had a lot of trouble from 5, just being loud around the streets coming home at night, shouting, swearing. We had quite a bit of that sometimes coming home. It's just didn't really want them around the area. Nothing but trouble.
I don't know what the boys said down there, but it wasn't a case of us going down there stealing their women and sort of starting fights for no reason. It was basically we were just there and we tried to keep ourselves to ourselves, but girls being girls sort of came round and sort of, oh look, they're lads, they're boys, we haven't seen them before, then they're like good looking, so called, and like I don't know, the boys just got jealous. They must have got jealous.
Slam dunk the funk, get it up. It was all that, wasn't it? All that diving and jumping around. Yeah, man, with the big boys.
After 6 months of endless noise, Dave and Anne complained to the council, police and the estate agent. The band soon had to make tracks and find a new home.
Watch out, fiver about. Watch out, fiver about. You better watch out, cause fiver about.
The management decided to move the band upmarket to a quiet cul-de-sac. They haven't been there long, but with 5 on the up and up, their neighbours' peace and quiet won't last much longer.
Baby, when the lights go out, every single word could not express the love and tenderness. I'll show you what it's all about.
With the release of their new single, the band's army of fans is growing larger every day. As fame beckons for the boys, their neighbours have no idea what awaits them. Whilst these fans are excited, other people are thrilled that 5 have gone elsewhere in search of stardom.
Well, thanks 5 for giving us 6 months of hell. I'm so glad you've gone, but I do pity who you've gone to.
Thanks very much, 5. This is what I think of you lot.
Yeah,
6 months of hell.
I'll have some of that as well.
Ta-ta.
In part 2,